Okay, so on this shot, don't want to play any more. Let's see. We're going to go 4.5 top spin. I'll play this max plus 10, so I'm just going to pull 10 rings. And then we're going to do about 3/4 ball curl. And this should hold up right for the fairway, or the rough, hopefully. So yeah, I could have used a touch more top spin on that, but we're in pretty good shape. This next shot's going to play somewhere around plus 20. Very tough albatross to make because you're hitting to one pad that's about plus 20, and then the green actually is below the landing spot, so that causes some issues. All right, Brian. I don't know Brian, but he's going to pull a win 5 ball, par 4, win 5 ball. We'll see if that helps him win. Okay, so he drove past the rough. Or drove into the rough, rather. Okay, we got a headwind here. So, as I said, you got a lower spot right here than even your landing. So, I'm going to play this plus 20, and which is 11 rings. I'm going to back up. And this shot is, there's very little chance of this going in anyway. So, I'm going to play it where that third bounce is right there. We're going to pull up 11 rings, which will be a full OP shot. And hopefully it'll just clear the rough. That's all I'm looking to do here. Just clear the rough. Get on the green. He's going to have a hard time getting to the green out of the rough. So we're going to play this safe. Not try to do anything stupid. Hopefully the second bounce will clear the rough. Should just, there we go. Okay, so about a yard. And as I said, it's too fast. It's not going to go in. And we're not looking to make this shot. We're just looking to get it past the hole. Okay, so that was pretty impressive that he was even able to get it that close to perfect on that full OP. So that's going to leave him a shot that plays close to plus 20. So he's going to have either somewhere around a full wedge shot, or he's going to have a minimum thorn. Depends on how he wants to play it, or whatever short iron he's using. One thing he does have going for him is he's got a Tor 5 wind with 5.7. I really don't myself like to play with Power 5 or Wind 5 balls, because Wind 5 balls are very unpredictable on what they're going to do. Yeah, see, that did not work out well for him. Part of the problem is Tor 12 winds are meant to be above 10 miles an hour at least. And you're going to play offset based on the wind. And when you get these little 5-mile-an-hour winds, all of a sudden everything changes because the push of the wind is not going to be the same. And so your elevations are going to change on your crosswinds. It just, if you want to use a Wind 5 ball, go ahead. But I would prefer to use a ball where you're going to get close to the same type of winds. Use a Kingmaker or a Titan. You're going to be anywhere from 9 miles an hour to somewhere around 15 or 16. And, that's what I would prefer. I don't want these light winds where I don't know what's going to happen to the ball, whether or not it's going to get a push or anything like that. So Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, yep, thought that guy would back out. I'm on a 9-win streak, so had a pretty good morning playing 12. Have gotten lucky, to be honest, a couple of times with good bounces, and I'll take that. I don't mind that at all. All right, so I'm getting to play the same hole that we just played. Don't know who this is. Looks like a pretty solid player, though, from the tournament play. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they're playing their own tournaments. Very good drive. Okay, so on this one, I'm going to play 3.5 topspin because I got just a little bit of tailwind, and I'm going to hit a full OP shot, but I'm not going to push it up to max. So I'm going to stretch it out here. You see where it's about red in the middle of the rough line. We're going full right, 3.5. We'll go about 10.4. I'm going to go full OP, and then we're going to come over here like this and put a little curl on it. I'm going to go just a little tad under full OP. All right. So we'll see if this topspin works out okay. Could be a touch long even, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, great. That's exactly where I want to be. So again, we've got this little bit of headwind. He's going to play no spin, looks like. So no top spin, no side spin, no nothing. Just aim at the hole, leave it a little short. He's got a cat 6. Going into OP just a little bit. Needs a little more OP than that. This may clip the rough. It should be okay, though, even if he clips the rough. It may bounce out of it, but we cleared it. All right. So pretty good shot there. That's, as I said, that's a really tough albatross no matter what. So I'm going to take a play out of his book here. We're going to play this 11.5 rings. No, we're not. We're going to clear the win. We're going to play it 9.5, so I'm going to go no spin as well. We're going to push up here. Okay, right about there. I'm going to offset just a touch here. We're going to go 9.5. We'll see how far up that comes. The reason I like the cat 7 is because when I do go in OP, I can look at the ring, see it's just touching the yellow. So I would go 1 to start, 1 OP. And then I'm going to go just a touch more. So I'm going to go here, about 1.5 rings of OP. And, of course, I great balled it. And what I want to look at here is distance. Okay, that may be a little long regardless. And even though I hit it great, I'm way to the right of the hole. And sorry I didn't change the heading on this. I'm not playing with crap clubs today. This is strictly for learning and tutorial. If you're a new guy to Tour 12, hope this helps. I don't expect I'm going to teach anything to these seasoned veterans that play all the time. And okay, we're going 2.6. And I see the ball guide is aimed way out to the right. A couple of times I've hit this, it's took a bad bounce. So we're going to go max plus 30, which is basically 1-to-1. I'm going to go just a touch of OP. We'll see how this works out. Need a little bit more OP and a little less backspin, it looks like. Maybe just a little less backspin. I'm not just completely unhappy with that, but let's see. If this guy plays an NMT shot, he may get closer. I don't really like the NMT. It's kind of unpredictable. But it looks like he's pretty well setting up where his landing spot was. So we'll see how this works out for him. So he's actually using the same amount of backspin that I just used. And I was set up way further away from the hole, a lot closer to the tee. So let's see what he plays this. Okay, he actually drug up into APOC. That's what I was worried about. So I was really worried about dragging up into APOC. This may hit short, though. And so that backspin that he used may actually work out okay. We'll see how it bounces. No, let's see. That's going to be, yep. That wind is just so unpredictable, and you saw how far right I set that ball guide up. I mean, we were nearly 4 yards set up to the right of the hole, maybe even more than 4 yards. And that wind just, it's brutal. So you've got to set up way right of the hole like I did. The landing spot was good. I mean, it landed virtually right where I set up. So always check your landing spots, guys. I know I preach this all the time, but this is how I'm consistent with a lot of my shootouts is if I have a mess up, the first thing I'm going to go look at is, did I land where I aimed? Because if I didn't land where I aimed, my elevation's wrong. And if my elevation's wrong, I can fix that. If I landed where I aimed and it didn't end up where I wanted to, well, then my elevation is right, and I need to change the spin. Because those are your two biggest factors. What's up, Moots? What's going on, bro? How'd your tourneys go? Have you played yet? PD's being nice to me today. I'm riding a 9-win streak on my alt and a 10-win streak on this account. I don't know. Everything's just seemed to have been clicking today, so I'm sure it's going to come to an end sooner or later. Probably while I'm on stream. Two of 6. That's brutal, man. I'm going to skip tourneys this season. I'm going to stay in my little retirement clan and just do streams from time to time. This is kind of giving me, I feel like it's giving me a little bit of a different opportunity to help some guys learn. I don't think that you need any help, though, Moots. You're a good player, man. Okay, so that clipped the rough. Okay, so let's see what kind of distance we've got here first before I determine what elevation I'm going to play this at. Because it plays 0%, but if I get into cat, no, I'm not going to get into cat. Okay, there's max, there's minimum, there's mid right there. So we're going to play this plus 65, slider 65. And then we're going to play the elevation plus 15. So, and that's because we've got this headwind. We've got this headwind we got to contend with. So I'm going to go 13.5 rings. The headwind is always going to make it play longer than your true distance. Our true distance was about 65, and we're just ballpark here. So 13.5. great. Great shot. Stupid great ball. Okay. Dadgummit. That was probably going to drop. Hate the great ball. All right, so let's see what our shootout is. All right, Drew Moore 3B. See what win we get. Okay, I hate this win, but we're going to play this mid plus 30, which is 13 rings. We want to set the ball guide up outside the pin. We're going to get a lot of wind push on this, so I'm going to set up about right here. Okay? All right, 13 rings. Now, I'm going to give this just a little bit of OP, and hopefully not too much. Hopefully not too much. Get up, get up. Man, I don't know what I did there. Looked like I lost a lot of distance, so I may have pulled it at an angle there, which pulled me more crossways than I did up away from the hole. And so that actually made me drag further laterally than I needed to and not enough vertically, which is probably why it hit short and right. Too much to the right, not enough up. So thought I drug it straight. He's gonna pull it a 1201 here. We'll see how that works out. Looked like a solid setup. It's going left. It's going left. Yep. That's too bad. Good game. All right. So I'm on a streak right now, so I'm not going to play the third game because I never take three. And I don't want to forfeit while I'm on a streak. So like that or don't like that, that's just how I'm playing it. So. All right, so let's go in, open our chest here. All right, let's see if we can find an opponent. All right, the wheel's turning. Oh, cool. All right, we got Scott. Let's see if Scott pulls a Navi. I don't want to play Navigator, Scott. Scott's cool, dude. All right, Titans. We'll play Titans. That's cool. And if he's going left, that's actually the line I'm going to follow as well. I like playing from the left. If you can get it to roll down there and miss the rough, sometimes it's hard to miss the rough. But if you can get the ball down there, you got a 0 elevation shot, which is a little bit easier than trying to judge the elevation on the right side, because on the right side, there's so much incline and decline on those hills that you're never going to get a consistent elevation over there. I've dropped plenty of shots over there, but it's just not as consistent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up with the ball guide right here on the right. Let's see, right here on the left side of the rough, about 1.5 yards. Then I'm going to pull close to 10 rings. I'm going to push up 1 ring. Not going to max, just push up 1 ring. We're at +8. And we're going to play it just like that. All right, so hopefully this is not going to clip the rough. And it just runs right past it. Perfect. And settles. Let's see if I got down there. Okay, so that's pretty flat now. We're at +0 elevation. All right, so Scott, if you're watching, I appreciate the message, and I'm good losing to you, bro. It's all right. You're a good player. I don't mind losing to good players. And congrats on the streak last night. Or today, it was today, 14-win streak. Very nice. Yeah, let's get it, bro. If you want to, we'll play 3 games. Stupid great ball. Hate that, man. I'm going to show you. I would love to play a rough bump here. But this green is so glitchy. It's so wild. Watch this. Okay, there's men. So we're playing at like 20 on the slider. But look at that green. See that? It's garbage. PD, fix your stupid greens, dude. They don't care. All right, we're going to set up just short. Ball guide just short of the hole. We're going to go +5 because of the wind angle. And we'll go about 27, so we're going to go 7.2 rings. Just wanted to show y'all the hopelessness of that rough bump. I hate that shot. Good grief. that was horrific. I have no idea. Yeah, that was a beautiful pro. Might as well went for the rough bump. I'd be closer to the hole, even with the glitch, right? All right, just setting up on the lip. Yeah, that was terrible. All right, going to shootout. All right, cliff hole. Let's see what we got. Let's check our wind. Okay, so we got a kind of a cross and headwind, a little bit more cross than headwind. If I can get a little bit more crosswind, I'll play a stupid shot. I mean, it'll probably end my streak, but whatever. It's kind of a fun shot regardless. So in headwinds, like straight headwinds, I play this max +50, the shot that he's playing. That looks pretty good. Oh, man. A little bit. Need a little more backspin. Okay. So I'm going to play this max plus 40. Man, I did. Okay. Yeah, I'm going for it. This is stupid, but whatever. Okay, so max. And we're going to pull max plus 40, so we're going to go 15.7 rings. All right, so I'm going to have to overpower this, and I'm going to have to put a little bit of, just a touch of right spin. Hopefully this works out okay. May have too much OP. I pulled up on the mountain, and I don't typically do that, so this may be really weird. That might be okay. Let's see. Oh, get in the hole! Dude, that was awesome. All right, so that doesn't always work out that well. Okay. Good game, Scott. Very good game. All right. I'm switching back to Kingmakers. I don't always play Kingmakers, but one of the things that I'm trying to keep in mind is that a lot of guys who are just starting 12, you're probably not going to play with Titans. And so this gives me a chance to show people what it's like to have a 3-spin setup. So you can use your max side spin with this and have 3 spins. So when we set up the shootouts, you can go off of that if you're learning the tour. Okay, so I got Steve now. Steve Rogers, very good player. I think this is still Steve. Those trophies don't look like Steve. But he's still in Eskimo Kisses, so maybe he dumped his trophies to play Tour 11 or something. Yeah, I always love playing against this guy. As I said, I'm not sure whether this is really him or not. Because that's a no-go. If you got that much headwind, do not try that shot. It's way too much headwind, so... I'm going to set up over here. And I'm going to play this max plus 15. So 11.6 rings. There's 10, and I went 1 ring into OP. Play another 1.6, another ring into 1 OP. Okay. So we're going to play this about 3 rings of overpower. Just a touch of left spin. And all I'm trying to do is get down the fairway. So let's see if we can miss the rough. Roll down the fairway and stop right there. Okay. This next shot's going to play minimum thorn or max inbringer. And it's going to play plus 20 on elevation. And it looks like I'm going to get some type of like head crosswind. So... in that case, if it's a thorn shot, minimum thorn, I'm going to have to play it another extra 15% from my true distance. And we've talked about this before, but when you've got shots, when you find your landing spot, get your true distance, if you've got a headwind with your short iron, and it's a head cross wind, play it plus 15. If you've got a straight headwind, you might think about playing it plus 20 or running the ball guide all the way through the hole. Make sure it's like 1 square through the hole or it's going to end up short. So we'll see how this works out. Plus 20, and we're going to add the 15. We may end up adding 20 depending on what we got and whether or not we're Inbringer or Falcon. Okay, we're Falcon. So here's minimum distance. We're going to go up here, and we're probably at about 15 on the slider. We're going to straighten this with the wind. Scoot over. We're going to just run it through the ball guide, or run the ball guide through the hole rather. And it's kind of glitchy there. We'll just go 16. Okay, so 8.4 rings. Wind looks good. Always check your wind angles. I don't know ways. 8.4. We're going to jerry it just a touch. Half a ring of jerry. We're going to lose distance on this, so hopefully I had enough. That should be good. Get in the hole. That's money. All day, buddy. You get those straight headwinds. Those short iron shots are really easy. All right, I don't think that's Steve. We're going to move on. Okay, still streaking. Let's see what our streak's at. We're at 13 now. So 9 on the alt and 13 on this one. So I guess we're, between the two accounts, we're at a 22 win streak. Which is my record, honestly. 21 was my record, so. Matchup's been taking forever today. Hopefully this is not a sign that PD's going to lock down my streak and my luck and make me go on a losing streak. I know some of you don't believe in the algorithm, but I believe in it. There's just some days it doesn't matter how slow the needle moves. You just can't seem to hit perfect. Okay, so we got a headwind and a crosswind. I'm going to drop back here where the blue, go 4 top spin, full left spin. We're going to look for this little, see that how the end of that ball guide kind of shrinks and extends. Once it extends out like that, right there, full extension, blue ring on rough. And then we're going to pull our rings, which in this case, we're going to go 11 and a half. So 10, another 1.5. And hopefully this will stop about a yard or two from that rough. Great right, but that's all right. Great right will be fine. Okay, let's see. Where is it going to stop? All right, perfect. So probably closer to 3 or 4 yards from the edge of the rough, but that's okay. Anything between 310 and 319 yards is fine on this drive. If you get less than 310 and you end up getting a headwind on the second shot, you're kind of in no man's land. Now, if you can get lucky, you can pull back and if you got a Cat 7 or Cat 8 play from that first landing pad. But you got to be careful if you drag off the edge of it. Oh, great, in a Wind 5 ball. If you drag off the edge of it, you're going to have to then do some either overpower or do some type of jerry ring extension because you're going to lose a ton of distance. Man, that was really close to the rough. Let's see where he goes. Okay, this looks like about 305 yards. Let's see. 305 on the dot. Okay, so that's going to leave him a long shot unless he gets a tailwind. He got a crosswind. Okay, so I could play this one of two ways, but this will be fun. So let's just go full back spin. We'll go 1.5 right spin. And we're going to play this just a touch less than max OP and no elevation. So 8.7. We're going 6.6, and then I'm going to add about 0.4. So we're just going to go 7 rings. Close to max OP. Just a touch off. And this will either give us a chance for the dunk. Great left. Okay, let's see how our bounce goes off of that cliffside. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so that's a fun shot. I've seen a few guys hit that. I unfortunately have lipped out a couple times, but never been able to hit it. And saw Willie from Mulligan's actually make the dunk one day, and that was incredible. Just slam dunk the shot. Okay, so he's playing that shot I was talking about. And you see it's kind of glitchy. He actually needs to move further to the right. If you go further right, it'll hit that hill, and you have no chance of making this anyway. So you might as well, and he can get there on the shot that he's going to hit. But if you would have hit from that landing pad, setting up further right where the ball hits right of the green and runs up on the fringe, that's actually a doable shot in nearly every wind. Straight headwind is going to give you some trouble, but it is an option if you end up hitting your drive short. So, all right, so that was, whoa. All right, that's going to leave him a tough shot. All right, let's see if we can miss this. We'll extend our winning streak. This is a makeable shot. Hopefully it doesn't get in that glitch there. There's a green glitch from this angle. Looks like he's fine. All you got to do is hit perfect. Got a little overpower. If he hits perfect, that shouldn't hurt him, though. Nope. All right, so that puts our win streak at 14. And I'm not going to rematch this guy. I do not rematch Win 5 players. Most of the time, the Win 5 players don't know what they're doing in Tour 12. They think the Win 5 ball is going to help them win. I would rather play against good players. And these guys that start the matchups and they see who's playing and they back out, I do not understand you. Play the best players in the game, because when you play the best players in the game, you can go back and see what they did and learn from them. Always try to learn from the guys that beat you all the time. Dirty. Hey, man, it is what it is. Oh, got Brandon Coates here. Brand's my boy from Mafia. He said WTF. I don't know what's going on. What you doing, Brandon? Don't forfeit, bro. There we go. Totally confused. So you told me in chat earlier he's going to beat me 3 games in a row. I guess we'll see. Brandon's a solid player. Don't be a hater, Moots. That'll work. So we're nearly at the max wind, which max wind I think is 16.6 with a wind 2 ball. 14.5 ring adjustment. Going red on rough, if you notice that. You don't want to really get any closer than that. Yeah, I know, bro. I'm sorry I bailed on y'all. Yeah, I've just, the whole push has kind of lost its allure for me. I don't really want to get into the pushes anymore and try to get 40K points on a grind. I'm not playing tourneys anymore. This is all I'm doing. I'm just playing casually, still doing the Misfit site, but I just don't want to push anymore, man. I'm just burnt. Especially with all the, hey, I love you too, bro. Especially with all the pay-for-play, it's pretty discouraging. So I really just don't want to play tourneys. But the boosts have kind of killed the game. I mean, I was a contender on grinding out points, but now that it's all about money, I mean, these guys that I beat all the time have got their boost set to where they get 27 off the tee and 21 if they can make one shot in the hole. And so I beat them, and I get 30 points. and they get 48 for losing. I mean, it's totally stupid. I get it. You know, PD's making their money. Whoa, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go 1. I'm going to find the slot here. We're going to go 1.5. I'm going to pull back into B52. And this is a little crazy. So I'm going to max B52, which is 13.9 rings, minus 15. So this is just a crazy shot that I've never tried before. I'm going to push up 4 rings. Going into that much OP, I probably should have dropped the elevation, so it should be pretty far left. Yeah, should have dropped the elevation, but still got to the green. You get up into that little slot where you're having that cat transition, things get kind of ugly, but like I said, when you're going into OP, you're actually not playing max. You're playing max plus whatever distance that you pull into OP. So I always play that shot minus 15, but I should have ended up just playing it right at 0% because I went up into OP like that and then end up adjusting and pushing it. What's up, Bunsey? What happened yesterday, Moots? I think I got a PM from Coates here. You want to continue your streak. Yeah, that's what I'm trying, man. I'm trying. All right, going to play this max plus 30. So blue ring, half of it is cutting the rough line. The other blue ring is on the other side is touching the rough. I'm going to go 2.7. Then we're going to go about 0.3 left. I know it sets up really far, that side of the hole. Okay, we're going 9.2. Just a little bit. Tell you what, we'll just go a little overpower. That's in no man's land. Great right sucks. Yeah, it's going to be terrible. That should be an easy win. That should be an easy win for Coates. You busted my streak, Brandon. Actually, I busted my streak. That was awful. Yeah, great right is dead on this shootout. Well, it looks like our win streak's going to end at 14. Everyone eventually hits a crappy shot, right? Okay, let's see. Guys fully loaded, hitting into the water over and over as you played the hole. Dude, I was wondering how they caught them. But you know what? I don't really mind that they did that because it just looked like the VR guys. Very nice shot, Coates. You dream killer. The VR guys had so many people playing their tourneys. It was pathetic, man. Yeah, I was rooting for Catalyst. I've got a couple of friends that were playing in Rebels, but You know, and I don't know that they cheated at all. I'm not accusing those guys of cheating. I mean, there was some obvious guys that were. Okay, so on this shot, I'm going to go 6.3 top spin. I'm going to set up down here where the red's touching the rough. We're going to go max plus 10, which is about 11.8, somewhere in that range. I'm going to go max and about 1 ball curl. Seems like a lot of curl, but when you hit this low with this headwind, all right, hit great left, but that should be okay. That's one reason we do the curl. Should hold up just before the rough. Unless I hit that glitch. No, I'm good. All right, 360. Time to start a new streak. All right, so he's playing 7.1 rings. 7.1 rings. If he goes full OP on this, unless he ends up right, it may not work out well. That should be too much top spin. He says, I'm scared. Go right. Go right. Ended up okay. 356. So he actually ended up shorter than I did with one more top spin. Okay, another headwind. So in headwinds, I'm going to play this plus 10, even though it plays plus 0 without the headwind. But you're going to lose distance in a headwind. It's always going to knock that ball down. So what I'm looking for is, can I pull up 10.8 rings? So let's see. I'll go here, look at 10.8 at the top of that line, drag up. That's not enough. So move over a little more, go up. Okay, that's good. So we're going to move over to the left just a hair, pull up. We're going to go 3.2. And this will not make it to the green, but hopefully we're just getting over there close to the fringe somewhere. Yeah, it's fine. A lot of times I like to do that and then drag over and play a slice, but I don't like slicing in that wind, to be honest, because the more you slice, the more the wind is going to knock your ball down. And so you're going to actually end up way further left. And that's just the wind effect. If it's curling into the wind, it's going to curl less than it would with no wind or with a top or with a tailwind, because it's the spin of the ball is actually being affected by the wind. So it will knock it down. So if you think it's going to land where you aimed, it's actually going to aim in a headwind. If you're curling to the right, it's going to end up further left. If you're curling to the left, it's going to end up further right, because it doesn't get back to the landing spot that you were intending to hit. All right, so we'll play this left center cup. On that ball guide through the hole. I don't know what happened there. I hit a green glitch. Should have checked it for glitches, I guess. Should have checked that green. Brandon said he's going to beat me 3. Dude. Yeah, that's why you're my boy. You're an enabler. I appreciate you being an enabler. I think that's actually the first Imbringer shot that I've missed in like 3 days. That Imbringer's been on fire. Streaming and playing is kind of new for me, though, so Give me a little bit of grace here. Okay. This shot, I'm going to play max cat. I'm going to play just below the +1. So I'm looking for +0. We're going to set up with our red ring touching the rough on the right. And I'm going to try to play this 2 right spin. And looks like about 1.5 top spin. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Greg, that they were doing it as well. That's why I think Boost has run the game. I mean, you don't have to win. You know what I mean? Got a call from the wife, so sorry about this. What's up, babe?
Hey, sorry I'm catching my breath. I had to go pick Steve up out of the floor.
Oh, man, that's bad.
Yeah, I had to help him. After I got him up in his chair, I had to help him with his veterans papers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think he put himself on the floor, so he wouldn't feel bad about me having to just come up with
For real?
papers. So, no, I don't know that he did that.
Guess you got to do what you got to do. Okay.
Right. Let me see what else this is. We got one of those debt consolidation offers. We don't want.
Yeah, those are a good deal. Always a good deal.
Yeah. Quicken Loans is wanting you to take out a loan.
Of course they are.
Wells Fargo Credit Services is wanting you to open a new credit card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting over here to this paper, see what this is. Can't breathe. All right. Okay. Oh, it's the U.S. telling us that about our second economic impact payment.
Our stimulus money?
Yeah.
Give me that stimulus money.
Oh, no, this is a deal telling us that they directed.
Oh, okay. Oh, we knew that. The second one. My bad. I'm sorry. I can clean it when I get home. My bad. No, I just forgot to clean it. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Love you too. Bye. Sorry about that. Can't avoid a phone call. All right, so I played that one max +20. Max +20 in that crosswind. It actually is about max +15, but I played it max +20 because of that push of that wind. I really don't like the spot I'm in because a lot of times in the middle of the green, right down the line between that dark and those green squares, the lighter green squares, there's a green glitch. Now, if I had Imbringer 7, that wouldn't bother me because it's got a lot more top spin than what I've got. What are you doing, Brandon? This dude's trying something crazy. Oh, that dude. Come on now. See if that green glitch is there. Looks like we're going to miss it. All right, Brandon hooked me up a minute ago, so I'm going to do the same for him. I'm going to intentionally miss this shot. Oh, man, nearly went in. Nearly went in. Yeah, I was not anticipating hitting great left there, so that would have been a total accident, Brandon. My bad, bro. Don't you make that. All right, we'll go to shootout. Moots. We need to go shootout anyway. If you want to win in 12, learn the shootouts. That's the key. I mean, you're going to have a few wins in tour play just playing the holes, but you got to learn the shootouts. Win 5 balls are not going to help you win shootouts, guys. All right, cliff hole. All right, we got max plus 40. I may try that shot I tried earlier that ended up 0.7, and I promise you it will not be as good. That's I think I've holed that shot one time, and typically it gets within 5 yards, which 5 yards on this hole win a lot of shootouts. It's got that stupid edge on the back side of the hole that everything funnels off. He's going to do the same shot. I've got to do it now. Okay, so he went 1 OP, 1 ring into OP. Looks like he's going to go about 2 1/4. No spin. This should be pretty good. If it hits, oh, it's long. I love that emoji. Love that emoji. All right, so we're going 10.2 rings. I set up with the red ring on the rough, white ring in that rock. You see that rock there? Okay, we're going full back, full left. This is a lot lighter wind, so we're actually not going to use any right spin like we did with the big heavy wind. I'm 1 ring into OP. I'm going to go close to 2. Not quite 2. See how this works out. Looks pretty decent. Hit and bounce left. All right, so it looks like I'm about 6 yards still. 7 yards, okay. That's okay, though. So with that light of a wind, I guess I needed just a touch of curl. The big heavy wind, I actually had to use right curl to keep it from going too far. Yeah, Moots helped me out on that one. He could have easily taken 2 from me, but he was merciful on that second game after I hit that green glitch on that Imbringer shot. Appreciate it, bro. Matchups. Okay, Fudgy from Putter Nonsense. I don't think I know this guy. All right, so this is a go for the green wind. He may stick with that Nutcracker or use a... Okay, we're going Kingmaker. I would probably switch to APOC, but that's because I don't play with Thor's Hammer. So this shot is actually not real easy. What are you doing? I'm really confused right now. He did not adjust for the wind. I have no idea what he was doing. No adjustment at all. Just pulled up and hit. Okay, so I'm going to go Kingmaker. I did not get as much headwind as he got, so I'm actually going to play this full top spin. I'm going to aim right here for that landing pad right there. Great lefts in the bunker, by the way, on this. So risky shot. We're going to go 11.5. Push up to max. Touch a curl to the right. If I hit great left, it's bunker bound. Of course. I guess I talked myself into it. So maybe I'll miss it. Maybe I'll get lucky or even run through the bunker. Oh, I did miss it. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. Take that all day. Yep. That's not going anywhere. Looks like he may want to rematch, though, since he's playing a basic ball. If he's not wanting a rematch, I don't know why he didn't just forfeit, honestly. Okay. Good luck, Fudgy. Good luck, Fudgy. Okay, so we've got no chance of making it on this side. As you see, we got a lot of headwind. On this side, this plays minus 20. I'm going to play with 2 left spin. You may be thinking I'm insane here, but I got a purpose for this. We're going to go to plus 2. Okay, 13 minus 20, 8.4 rings, what we're going to pull up. I'm going to go max OP and max right curl. So setup looks a little crazy, but I learned that from, let's see, who was that? It was Francois that used to be in Spartans. I don't know where he's at now, but he hit that shot on me one day. I did not know to add the left spin. Tried to right curl all the way and max OP it. It went in the rough, of course. So I went back and watched his replay and saw that he was using 2 left spin instead of 2 right spin. See if this guy used left spin. He's trying the same shot. Looks good. Should run right down the middle of the fairway. Got a little more distance than I did even. Okay, this second shot's going to play plus 30. Depending on the wind direction. All right, so we got a little touch. You want to kind of move it around because if you notice, there's kind of some glitches all through this fairway. So I like to play above the glitches on left to right. I'm going to play this 3 top spin about, let's see, let's go 2.8. Offsetting a touch. I'm going to go 1-to-1 with Cat 7, which is max plus 30. So going 7.9. All right. Settle down. Hit that green glitch. This is another one of those trash greens. You got a good funnel if you're playing on the right side of this hole. Really good funnel if you hit just short of that bunker there to the right of the green and let it bounce on. There's a really good funnel there. But if you're playing on this left side, man, that green is just trash. There's a big, huge hump right as you get onto the green. And if you got any kind of momentum at all, it just rolls it way past the hole. All right, let's see how Skip ends up. It's coming in pretty nice. See if it hits the green glitch. Not too bad. Good shot, Skip. Pretty tough albatross from that angle. I've definitely seen it a few times. So if you guys don't know me, I live in the panhandle of Texas. And Saturday, we had massive supercells all over and had several tornadoes. And we were fortunate enough we didn't get hit here, but there were a lot of tornadoes in the panhandle of Texas. We got a lot of hail and rain. And then yesterday, the wind came in, and we had sustained winds of 60 mile an hour plus. And, man, it was just terrible. And so I apologize for clearing my throat and coughing. But even with all the rain that we had, which was probably 2 or 3 inches, the wind blew so hard yesterday that it dried everything up. And so it just blew dust everywhere. All right, so we got NASCAR. Hate this hole. Okay, so I've got a specific setup I do. I do a 3.5 and 3. This is just a start. And there's this little mouth right there. You see it on that little shadow. Looks like a mouth right there, okay? So I'm going to set up there to begin with. I'm going to drop my top spin down to 3.1. We're going max plus 10. And hopefully I didn't lose too much distance here. Just a little curl. Hopefully I hit that spot and missed the green glitch. That needed a little more top spin. Should have stayed about 3.2, so that's going to end up just short of the hole. Yeah, I kind of second-guessed myself there with that straight tailwind. This hole is really strange because you can play with more topspin on a headwind than you can on a crosswind. It just sets up really weird. I hate this hole, though, because it really requires the least amount of skill on all the Tour 12 shootouts, because I don't know how many times I've had guys come in here, mess their spin up, pull at a crazy angle, hit a great left or right. That's going to be in the hole. And make the shot, even with a great ball. So, yeah, very nice shot. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, very nice shot. Huh. Let's do it. He wants to play again. NASCAR is also a streak killer. The day I went on a 21 win streak, NASCAR killed my streak. There's a spot down there in the fairway that if you hit it, it will kill all your momentum. Like if you stay up on that ledge, the ball will keep rolling around. All right, so we got a headwind. Gonna play max top and 2 right. We're gonna back up. Don't go here. You'll hit the edge of the tree. Done that before. Play it out here about 3 yards off of the rough. Then we're going to go max plus 20, which is 8.3. Okay. Then we're going to just do a touch of OP. I hit it great left, but I think that'll be okay. Yeah. Should be fine. Could have went a little bit more overpower, but I actually don't mind this. I want to be right at max cat. Because I'll show you the setup we're looking for on this second shot, depending on how the wind's going. The worst wind to get on this second shot is a right to left wind, because you end up dragging across the tree. And then you have to curl it, which kind of messes you up if you didn't set up for that curl. And it's just a tough shot in general. But I'd rather be at max than mid-distance, because I'm going to play this max plus 5, most likely. All right, let's see what we got. And, of course, we got that right to left wind that I was just talking about. Okay, so white ring on rough. We're going to set this up. That's what we're wanting, okay? So if you see that little spot right there, that's your money spot right there, okay? We actually want to be a little further left of that if we can. But here we've got this wind that pulls us into the trees. So we're going 7.9. Now what I'm going to do is leave the spin at 4.2 and take it back to 2. And then we're going to curl the ball about 1 ball of curl. Not promising this will be wonderful, but I think it'll be, yeah, too much. A little too much curl. So, yeah, I hate that wind. It's the one wind I don't want to get on that hole to give me any shot at making that albatross. Tailwind is also pretty tough because a lot of times the ball carries way too far. I've seen a lot of guys go in that bunker. But I definitely had to take off some of the right spin if you saw that. I'm taking that, just that 1 bar right spin because you've got to curl around those trees. So Scott Richmond just sent me a message and said that Peter Johnson went on a 38 win streak yesterday. That is insane. I'm guessing that's streaming Peter Johnson. His shot ended up better than mine. It's still not going to go in. It's going to on this side of the hole, but very well played. Yeah, 38 win streak on Tour 12 is insane. I can't remember what Philip did a few days ago, but he had an insane win streak too, somewhere in the 30s. But yeah, that's nuts. Somebody claimed, I think it was Jack Hudson, claimed that some guy in his clan had done 50 or 48 or something like that. I haven't seen the evidence though, so I was told there was a screenshot of the win streak, but that doesn't really prove anything. Okay, so I'm going to try this rough bump just for fun. We're going to go 5.8. I'm going to play this mid distance plus 0, which is 6.6 rings. Let's see if we can get that spot right. There we go. All right, 6.6. So I've yet to hold this shot, but most of the time if I hit perfect, it ends up getting within about a yard or a yard and a half. Which is fine. I hate crosswinds on this hole. That's going to end up short, looks like. Sure did. So that wasn't great. He'll probably have another easy win. Should have went 6 top spin. But at least now you know the elevation on that if you didn't. It's mid plus 0. Wouldn't recommend doing that rough bump in a tailwind. I've done one of two things. Either barely missed the rough and shot over the green, or the top spin caused the ball to roll and hit a fairway glitch and run way past the hole. So I would suggest don't try that rough bump with a tailwind. Let's see how this ends up. Looks pretty good. Get in the hole. That's a nice shot. Good game. Good game. Yeah, Skip, that was some good tour play, bro. Good tour play. Very nicely done. All right. Oh, man, he's going to forfeit the third, looks like. Well, I appreciate the gesture anyway. I'd rather just went ahead and played the game, but I'm okay with that. Appreciate it, Skip. All right. Oh, that was Chris Anders. Okay, cool. He just sent me a PM. I did not know that was Chris. So, hey, thanks for the third, buddy. That was some solid tour play. He's asking me about that rough bump. Yeah, needed more top spin. Okay, Maverick. All right, we'll see what this guy does. I played this guy a few times. He's a pretty solid player. He was complaining the other day that everybody was backing out on him. All right, so this drive plays max plus 20. Barely missed that rough. Woo, that was close. That was close. Win 0, power 5 shot. And it's because I'm a chicken. No, I really don't know what the spin is on that shot on this hole. All right, so we're going 16.4 rings. Not going to use any right curl. Right curl would definitely put me in the bunker, at least put me in danger of getting in the bunker, and I definitely don't want that. So, middle of the fairway, just misses the rough, runs out. All right, so Chris Anders thwomped me. Pretty close games, but good game, buddy. Okay, so let's see how this ends up. Okay, it's going to be too far to the right. He said, beat that. All right, let's see what we're going to play this. Okay, we can play max. I'm going to play max plus 20 and do this overpower shot. 10.5 pull up. Going to go 4 back spin. Offsetting that quite a bit. But I'm going to zoom out so I can see what's going on here since I'm using this grid. Close to the hole. We're going to go 10.4. Let's pull it up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, let's go max. And just a touch of right curl. Just a hair lower than max OP. Great left. Pretty close. Hit the flag stick. He said, nope. I hate that, man. Yeah, the physics of this game is so crazy. There are times when when a guy just breaks the flag stick and it hits the flag stick, drops in the hole, and then there's one like that where it's just rolling. Hits the flag stick dead center and somehow ricochets. I mean, not that I deserve to make it. I mean, I hit a great ball, so it would have been complete and total luck. All right, let's go to shootout. All right, this is my least favorite hole. And a lot of wind. Okay, I'm going to play this mid plus 15, which is 12.6 rings. Yellow touching the rough. Max backspin. Going to go 2 left. That's a lot of wind. So this might even drag me up into the plus numbers here. So we're going 12.6. I'm going to add a little bit of a jerry on this. Probably about 1.5. I'll take that. Stay. I will take that. 4 yards is not just horrible on this hole. Not with that wind. That wind was trash, man. I hate this wind. So I could have done that one of two ways. I could have played the jerry rings like I did, or I could have just put a little overpower on it. But it's important to know that if I would have went max distance, I'd have been way too far left, so I'd have over-adjusted. And it's not really that. It's just that heavy headwind is making you lose a ton of distance. So you got to adjust laterally so you hit your landing spot, and then you got to make up for that loss of distance somehow. So I don't care what you do. I mean, use overpower or do the jerry adjustment. I prefer the jerry adjustment. This looks pretty good. Go. Go. Didn't have the steam. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was actually on a good line. Tough wind. Very tough wind. All right, moving on to the next opponent. Bank has done very well today. I think I started the day out at right around 34 billion and 150 million. So I've added close to 500 million coins today. But like I said, went on a 14 win streak when I was at Max Trophies. So you just build your bank really quick that way. Ragamuffin. This guy's pretty solid. All right, let's go back Kingmaker. Okay, so let's try that again. We're going 4 top spin, and then I'm going to drop it down to 3.8. And again, look for the end of your ball guide. You're going to have that little extension right there, and I'm going to go right there. And we're looking for that in between 312 to 319 range. So max plus 10. So anywhere between that, 312, 319 is what we're looking for. Looks like I'm going to be on the shorter end, maybe 312, 314. 309, so I'm a little bit short. Should have stayed with 4 top spin, but hopefully I don't get a headwind. Should still be able to get to the green if I don't have a headwind. Yeah, I just got a screenshot of Peter Johnson's 38 win streak. I will never go on a 38 win streak. Mostly because I enjoy hitting stupid shots way too much. I like the risky ones. So I did get a headwind. And let's look at this because I'm going to need about 10 rings. Not going to get there. Okay, so this is not ideal. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like I'm just in trouble altogether. So, all right. So, going to go mid-distance to begin. We're going to have to push these stupid rings. Looks like stupid thing. Okay, so we're going 8.4. I'm going to do about 4 jerry rings here. Go 4.5. Yeah, it looks crazy, doesn't it? Might be crazy. Had no shot at getting to the green. Yeah, just a terrible wind. Terrible wind. Okay. I think he's okay, though. He should be able to get there. Yep, can't be conservative. Can't be conservative on your drives, and that's what happened to me. Didn't play enough topspin and bit me in the butt, so now I've got this bunker shot that I've got to hit. Very well played. That'll work. Need a little more OP to get to the pin. All right, so I do have a pretty straight wind, so that's about all I got going for me here. So I run it through the ball, and the ball got through the hole. Great left, dadgummit. That'll happen. Was either play in the bunker on the right or the left, so pick your poison. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, so we got a wind that's favorable. Let's see. I'm going to pull up where the blue ring is touching, and then I'm going to add about 6.2. Yeah, looks good. Then we're going max plus 20. And the reason we're doing max plus 20 is because we're going to do full curl to the left. So that full curl with the wind is going to make your ball fly further that direction. So hit it great left, but that should be just fine. Hey, thanks a lot, Teddy Buckets. Appreciate it, man. Hey, that's Ian. What's up, Ian? Other Ian. Back from the skull days, buddy. Okay, so this second shot is I'm going to play it plus 30. And hopefully I want a crosswind or a tailwind on this. I don't want a headwind. If I get a headwind, I'll probably do something stupid. Okay, got a crosswind. So there's max. I'm going to play this about 85 slider, and I'm looking for this funnel. Okay, see that? Let's see if we can find it here. There's that funnel. So I'm going to go 10. We'll go 85. I got 86, but that's okay. It's a pretty wide funnel. So 14.8 rings. All right, see how this works out. And this actually may not be enough. Great right. Come on now. See if that's okay. That may go in anyway. Nope. It is a pretty wide funnel. And great left may have been pretty close. Perfect I've been okay with. Always. All right, looks like Ragamuffin's leaving his app to go find his adjustments. So he's got a cat shot. Seven rings. He did offset it a little bit, and he's going to curl to the left. So he's aware that you've got some wind effect going on here, regardless of how you play your elevation. Didn't need that curl, though. Typically, I'd have some kind of music going, but they muted me the other day, so I decided not to use the music. All right, I need to win a shootout. Man, I'm getting this hole way too much. Hate this hole. But I love this wind. Okay, so we're going mid plus 30, which is 11.3 rings. Okay, so we're going blue to rough and blue cutting the middle of the other side. And what we're going to do on this is we're going to go 1.5, and we're going to go 3.5, 3.6, something like that. Backspin, okay? This is actually my favorite wind. The only problem is it's risky because if I hit great left, I'm in no man's land. If I hit it perfect, though, I should be within a yard. Should be within a yard. All right, that should be good. Yep, have this wind dialed. Okay, let's see. 1 yard. Yeah, that shot is money. Yeah, I have no idea who Ragamuffin is, but he's fun to play against. Pretty classy. Likes to have fun, which I'm good with. Always good with. I love playing these guys that like to have fun. There's some guys that take themselves a little too seriously. They get mad, throw a bunch of mad faces when they do something stupid. And it's a game, man. Enjoy it. Have fun. Learn from your losses. Watch your replays. Learn from it. I'd be real disappointed if I lost to this. Man, that was really close. I mean, he didn't even turn with the wind angle and hits it great right. Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah, he always rematches when he wins. Never rematches when he loses. He's a good player. I don't have anything bad to say about that dude. I've never had any trouble with him. So other Ian or Ian, however you want to look at that, or if you're still on, what are you doing this season, bro? What clan are you in? All right, got Wild Oak. Jason's a good player. Part of that Catalyst group. Yeah, it's pretty amazing to watch the last week of these guys grinding it out for first place. I didn't get to see the totals, man. I was busy yesterday. Do y'all know, did anybody get to 3 million clan points as a clan? Just call him buckets. No mo heads. Oh, with Craven. Okay, gotcha. Other one's in hideout. Okay, cool. Looks like we're playing Navies. I like that. Always happy to go Navigator. Navigators are fun. I'm going to go 7 top spin. Switch our ball power here. Whoops. Stupid chat came up and hit me. All right, 10.7. All right, going to do a little bit of curl. Great. That's why I like to set up in a safe spot, though. Don't be risky on your drives. Great balls won't hurt you too bad. Yeah, man, the Skull days were fun. I really missed that. I joined Skull because I was buddies with CJ and Justin Willits. I don't think Justin plays at all anymore. But Cody's a solid dude. He was president at the time, and Dan the Man. And there was some other really solid players in there. Matt, I can't think of his last name. Alex Sierra was there too. Learned a lot from that guy. He's a really, really patient guy. Really good teacher of this game. Okay, second shot. We're going to play this. I'm going to go for the rough bump. I'm going to play it minus 15. And if we drag in the bunker, we're going to have to make up some distance. If you're a Tour 12 player, you probably already know that. Let's get our distance here. Looks like about plus 60. I'm going to go 2.8. Okay, want to miss that little green glitch, so what did I say, 60? Yeah, we'll go 60. I'm about to remove that chat bubble. It's messing me up here. 8.4 rings. 8.4. Got in the bunker just a little bit, so we're going to go up just about 0.3. Whew, that was close. Over-adjusted just a little bit. That was really close to hitting that fairway. Let's see. Dan was there until last season. Went to Golden Sharks. Man, a bunch of those guys went to Golden Sharks. I think Vladdy's there. Let's see. I'm having trouble remembering Matt's username. I think he was actually president of that clan. of golden sharks. Herbs, that's it, herbs. Yeah. Herbs is a solid player. We've had some good battles in 12. All right, so I'm playing with a P1 ball, but I'm going to actually put this back on P3 numbers. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've learned all these holes based on P3 numbers. And if we choose to assume same landing spot, everything's going to play the same. So, all right, we only got one. I like two. I really like two. Side spin on this, but I'm going to go 1.6. And I'm looking for this spot right here. Going to play this max plus 0, which is P3 numbers, 7.5, 7.7 rings. Okay. 7.7. Going to need a lot of curl, and hopefully my curl doesn't take me to clipping the rough here. Going to need a lot of curl. Okay, I got too much OP there. I don't want any OP. Another great ball. That's actually not too bad, though. Hopefully I don't have too much topspin. I do. Too much topspin. It's going to roll past the hole. Good grief. Good grief. He said good shot. I was not happy with it. Should have been within a yard on that. Kind of wavered between 1.6 and 1.5 topspin on that. All right. That's a severe 1159 that he's pulling at. That will keep him a little further to the left, though. May make him lose some distance. Yeah, there's not enough curl on that, I don't think, though. Oh, it hit up high. That could be good. No, need more curl. Always enjoy playing Wild Oak, though. He's a solid dude. I think his name is Jason. If it's not Jason, it's Justin. But been playing that guy for several seasons. Let's see. Jason Myrink. Yeah. Okay, so we're going max plus 20 on this drive. We're going to have to make up a little distance from our loss from our P1 ball. Again, we're going about 4 yards from the edge of the rough right there. As you see, I'm pulling that up. So we're going to go 10 rings because I'm still thinking about P3 numbers. We're going to go into overpower just a little bit. And I don't want to push up to max because then I'm going to have instability. And we're going to go just a little bit of curl. So hopefully that makes up my distance. And it did. And we're in perfect shape. Getting a call from Florida. No, thank you. Looks like he's going to play about the same with no overpower. Same landing spot. I think mine's just a touch further right. But since they've changed this hole, you're really not in any danger of hitting those trees. All right. So we got 12.3. And we're a little bit past mid-distance, looks like. So maybe 70. 12.3, and we're going to go 70 on the slider. And I'm being kind of lazy here, but we're just going to do that. I'm going to go 2.5 top spin, move it back a little bit. 8.3 rings. I don't want to get too close to the rough because I don't want to clip the rough. We're going to put about half a ball of curl on this. Too much top spin, look like. Not enough curl. Adam, what's up, dude? Man, congrats. Can't believe y'all pulled that off. That was insane, bro. Yeah, man, I'm enjoying the streaming. I was playing with the Big Topper Horizon 6 combo for a few days, and I went on a losing streak the other day. I think I lost 5 in a row, so I switched back to regular clubs. I'll do some more streaming with those clubs, but it was one of those days where I couldn't hit perfect, and if you can't hit perfect with a Horizon and a Big Topper, you're out of luck, man. Yeah, I bet. Bet y'all are tired. I'd probably take the season off if I were y'all. Honestly, just kind of chill and stay in the 100. What did Umo end up with? I know he got over 200K. All right, so I play this max plus 30 on the other side. I'm going to play it mid plus 30. I'm going to play it actually mid plus 20. And then because I'm dragging in the bunker. And then I'm going to add just a little bit of jerry ring to it. I think I'm going to go about 1.3 or so. Tell you what, let's go 1.5. I don't want to clip that rough. Let's go 1.5. And it may end up a little long, but I just don't feel good about the good grief. Great right. That was trash. Total trash. Hit it great right and hit that deal. 233K. That is insane. I remember everybody freaked out when Tommy got 60K that first time. That just seems insane to me. 233. Even with the boosts. I mean, I know Ricky Bobby was like staying up all night grinding and I don't remember what he ended up at, but 100K something. So. Nah, man, go ahead. Share it. You watch Wild Oak beat me. Oh, dude, you hit the flag stick. Awesome shot. Oh, that was an epic. Oh, that's funny, bro. So I'm streaming this through Omlet, whatever it's called, Omlet Arcade. And at some point, I've been trying to set up Discord and haven't had much luck. For some reason, it doesn't want to let me integrate my YouTube account on my Discord. But if I can ever get that set up, then I'd like to send some invites to guys so they can actually come in and hang out with me while we're playing. Okay, we only got one left spin, so I don't want to go full curl on this, but I went minus 20. Hopefully it has enough distance. Nope, the navigator did not have enough distance. Just out of the rough. Good grief. Thanks for the navigator, bro. You had to pick navigators. See if he can hit that fairway glitch. Oh, my wife just texted me and said we got our stimulus money. I got 3 kids, so yeah, he ended up same place I did. So I guess we just got $7,000. Okay, I'm thinking let's go over here. And hopefully I hit that rough and run out of the rough, so. All right, I'm actually going to slice this just for the fun of it. So this plays plus 30, so I'm going to go about 22 and a half rings. I'm not going to play it full OP. I think I'll fly the rough, and I may do that anyway, but it's fun stuff. No, it's good. Okay, so that'll at least give us a shot. There was no point in trying to hit further that way. Ball packs. Dude, I need some more kingmakers, but I don't buy specials that often because I'm not playing tourneys. So, you know, all the Tour 12 purists out here will get mad if I start playing specials on them. I got some nasty messages from people before for playing those Win 4 balls like the pine cone, and there was, yeah, he overshot it. I can't remember. There was another one. It was like a green ball, and it was a P3 Win 4 1 side spin top deal. And they were terrible balls, but I was trying to get rid of them. And people were mad at me for playing with them. All right, playing plus 30. So we're going 15 and a half rings here. Max distance. I went a touch over intentionally here. Should get a little bit more push with that crosswind. Oh, good grief. Just a touch. Should have aimed on the other side of the flagstick, I guess. A guy that put 4 eggs in the drink. Dude, that's where those balls belong. Those egg balls were total dumpster fire. I mean, they were really hard to get centered. I hate the oblong-shaped balls. I don't know why PD keeps throwing those out there. I mean, I know that that there's guys that buy them, but I don't think any of the guys that are elite players want those balls. I mean, they're pretty terrible. That's a pretty good recovery shot. Okay, going to shootout. After Jason makes his shot. Yeah, I was actually really glad to get rid of those balls. Oh yeah, the rugby ball was awful. And I remember we set up for the rugby ball because it was like the only Power 2 Win 5 ball that was out at the time. And we set an entire tournament up with those stupid rugby balls because it was all we had. And it seemed like everybody was either overpowering a touch or underpowering a touch when we watched the replays. And you couldn't tell, so there was all these arguments about what was going on. Tough win with navigators here. I'm really not sure what to play the backspin on this shot with this win. I'm going to try about 2.4. Because we're going to need extra curl, only being able to put the one side spin on it. Whoa! Man, that was a bad bounce. That was unlucky. He could still win, though. You never know what's going to happen on this hole. All right. Let's go max. Let's go max plus 40. Let's set up right here. We'll go 2.5. Just to be safe. Set up right there. All right. Got our win straight. 16.5. I'm seeing one ring of overpower. We're going to need quite a bit of curl here. Hopefully that doesn't go long. Oh, no, we're good. We are good. Yeah, still wasn't enough backspin, though. All right. However, it barely cleared the rough, so, I mean, a little more backspin may hit the rough. It's just a tough hole in that with that wind. All right. So what do y'all think the worst ball? I mean, other than the P4 Win 2, I mean that's kind of a given. They all suck. It's a terrible ball. I don't know why they keep putting them out. Everybody's trying to get rid of them. But what do you think the worst special ball they've come out with is? All right, got Val. Holy cow, man. Oh, the Goodyear. Yeah, dude, that ball was terrible. Wasn't it like +0 needle stability? That's in the drink. I can't believe you just tried to slice that. All right. So this is actually one of those wins that I hate. So I actually dropped down here to +0. And then I'm going to go about 3.5. We'll go 3.3. Yeah, it was a good year, man. I'm going to go max +0 on this because of where it drags the target down to. Curling against the wind. I don't want to go max +10. I'm afraid I'll clip that rough. So a lot of wind. Give it some curl. Should be okay. Yeah. Oh, the turbo. Yeah, maybe that's what it was called, the turbo ball. Whatever it was called, it was awful. And I think I bought a crap load of those balls. And I think didn't it like spit off smoke like the tire was burning or something like that. -1. I believe it. I believe it. All right, let's go for top spin. Make sure we can get there. Yeah, that should be good. All right, 4 top spin. We're going max +5, so 11.2. Let's go 3.8. See if this gets anywhere close. Ooh, that's too much top spin. Slow down, darling. You're too hot. Don't hit the flag stick. Aim was on. Spin was off. Oh, man, he got a headwind. Got a headwind. -1 needle. I'm not sure what Val's doing here. Maybe he's double devicing. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't think he did that on purpose, though. Val's a good dude, solid player. I don't think he's just trying to time out, to be a jerk. He's never been a jerk to me at all. All right, going for the green again. I'm going to go 6.8, top spin. We're going to aim for that spot right there. And again, I don't want to hit great left. So I'm going to go 10 and a half or 10.7, something like that. Great left is not where I want to be. Looks like I'm going to hit the fairway, though, the way the camera angle is. Yep, hit that stupid fairway. Oh, probably put too much overpower on that, honestly. Hey, thanks a lot, Chris. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good luck, bud. Okay, so sometimes there's a funnel. If you back up right here, let's see if we can find that funnel. All right. Yeah, there it is. See that? It's not as good as some funnels, but it does give you at least a chance. So I'm gonna pull up right there. I've hit this on the great balls before. We're good. Get in the hole. Yeah, I've actually made that shot with a great ball. Oh, wow. Man, I pulled up way too much. I needed a great ball. Well, that was awesome. Second time I've over-adjusted on a chip like that. Found the funnel and over-adjusted. That was really strange. I mean, even after I adjusted, it was still inside the lip. So I have no idea what happened there. Hey, thanks a lot, Adam. Appreciate you, man. All right, bro. Take care. Good luck this season. Yeah, I thought so. Val just sent me a PM and said, sorry for keeping you waiting on the first match. I'm outside, and a sales guy happened to stop by. Yeah, I knew that guy wasn't being a jerk, so he's a really cool guy. Man, we're getting this hole a lot. It's all right. Practice. All right, so we get a lot of wind. I do not want to pull across the mountains, so I'm not going to go for that short landing. I'm going to go for the rough bump. Looks like he is too. Looks like he is too. Okay, not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened there. Okay. 16 and a half rings. I'm going to go 5. Let's go 1 right, 5.1-ish. 18 rings. That's going to pull us way out there, but it's going 18.7. All right. I don't think I'm going to underpower much. Maybe just a touch. I don't know. I don't typically drag out in that water, so I'm not sure how that's going to do. Oh, I shouldn't have underpowered at all. Should have just left it. Good grief. Yep, should have just hit it. Funny little Irish emoji. All right. Yeah, I'm going to give this dude the third game. Might as well hit the drive, though, right? Might as well hit the drive. Oh, that's long, dude, with a basic. He's going to run long too. All right. We'll forfeit this one. Go to the next game. Something's wrong with my emojis, apparently. All right. All right, so we're up about 150 million, so 180 million. So about 65% since we started the stream. That's not too bad. Okay, Lajunas, 8603. This is a new opponent. You know what? This probably won't get there. But why not? Why not? Okay. Oh, that may not even hit the fairway. Stupid great ball. What in the world? I don't know if y'all are watching or not. I don't know if I pulled cricket or what just happened, but that was kind of crazy. Yeah, I would do the same thing, dude. If we can go to shootout, though, it'll make it fun. Maybe I'll get one of those 21-mile-an-hour winds. Shootouts with a globe ball is always fun. See if he goes max plus 10 on this. I think he's pulling at 11.59, so that may give him some trouble. Oh, that was so close, dude. Man, he missed that rough by an inch. Literally an inch. Yeah, what's up, Michael? This is live. Okay, Houdini is like the craziest backspin club I've ever seen. It's like the wind effect is crazy on this club. Looks like we're already into a lot of OP. This is just for fun, by the way, this shot. I wouldn't normally try to play this to make it, but we're just having fun out here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I've never have understood the high winds and this Houdini club. I mean, I set it up, curled to the right, over-adjusted what? I guess I didn't over-adjust much, but shoot out with the ghost ball. Yeah, ghost ball's another one of those that I hate, man, because of the stupid odd shape of it. I never can tell whether I'm underpowering or overpowering. They were great for those tournament holes, though, where you're driving the par fives. Yeah, this will make for an interesting shootout. Hopefully this guy doesn't know what he's doing, and I'll get lucky. And hopefully I get a good wind. Here we go. The only thing I hate about having a win zero ball is I've kind of got my spins all memorized in my head for Kingmaker. And then you play the ball like this and get a crappy wind. 12.1. Oh, that's not bad at all. I'll take that. It's going to drag me into cat, though. I don't like that. So I'm going to have to play this different than I typically would. I can't play it from here, so let's just go up here. Play it max backspin. That's way too much spin there. Okay, let's try that right there. All right. Let's go max plus 10. This is just a guess, by the way. I don't ever play up here. I'm going to underpower a little bit because I think that this carries kind of weird, like it hits way up the fairway or something, typically with this wind. Oh, I clipped the rough. Yeah, that was terrible. I hated having that cat transition and really didn't know where to aim or what to do. I guess I could have played the left side, but I never have learned that, so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the worst shootout shot I've ever hit on that hole. Maybe Lagunas will rematch me, though. After he gets the easy win. Yeah, see, that wasn't a bad shot. Rolled a little far, but. Yep, P5 ball gets you in trouble on the shootout. It's great for headwinds. Here we go. All right, we'll get a rematch. And I won't do anything stupid this time. Yeah, NASCAR is a pretty good hole for about any ball. All right, I'm going to go 3.7 top spin. And let's go 10.5. Going full 1-ball curl or 3/4 ball curl, actually. And hopefully this will stop just short of the rough. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and set up my elevation. I do that a lot, especially since I know the tour. Go ahead and set up for a base elevation before, you even get your shot. That way you're not having to worry about all that junk when you're setting your shot up. You've already got your elevation set up. He's going max top spin. Well, I hope this guy does not hit full overpower. This is not going to work out well. He's pulling up like he's going to. Yep. This is going to run way through the fairway if he hits the fairway. He should still be able to get there from there. right, so we're going to go right at the flag, no spin. Okay, we're going to find that little glitch, and we're going to push up just a hair. I'm going to play this max plus 25, so 12 rings. We're going to get into OP here, but that doesn't bother me. Half a ring, 3/4 a ring OP. And then another ring and a half, so I'll pull up about 3 rings of overpower because it's going to knock off. Maybe just touch more, actually. It's 3 1/4. See if it'll make it. Don't clip the rough. Wow. So maybe max plus 35 with that much overpower for that wind. That was really bizarre. Yeah, fortunately for him, he stayed out to the left instead of, curling right. Like most people like to curl a little bit to the right and play where I played from. But if he'd had max overpower, he'd have been in the rough a lot earlier and wouldn't have been able to get to the green with that wind. But he hopped over that bunker, so this is going to hit the rough. Oh, he got out of it. All right, cool. Michael, if you're still on, what you been up to, man? Are you playing much or? Okay, let's see if we can get a different shootout besides the Drewmore C3 or the Cliff Hole. Although I haven't lost the Cliff Hole yet, so. He left about 3 minutes ago. Yeah, I can't tell who's on and who's watching. If there's some feature where I can see who's on, I don't know where that is, so. I'm a total noob, man. Barely playing at all. It's understandable. I'm just doing this now. I mean, I'm hardly playing at all when I'm not streaming, so. I played quite a bit last season, but that was because Catalyst was streaming and I was in their Discord group, and that was kind of fun, so. Oh, that's a bad kick. All right, so I'm going to, there's 2 different shots on this. Either one is going to play max plus 0, but I have to see what the wind's doing. Okay, so I've got quite a bit of crosswind here, and yeah, I think I'll play up here this time. I like to play down here, but I don't know. I'm going to kind of get the red ring down here by the rough. See if we get a good kick. Looks okay. Oh, that rolled out really far to the right. So I guess I need to set up a little further to the left on that one. Did he just win? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, that was a pretty safe, easy win there. 7 yards is, 4 yards is trash, but 7 yards is really bad. Not my favorite win on that hole. I nearly got down to 5,600 trophies the other day when I was using that big Topper Horizon combo. I've had decent luck with that, but it seemed like that day I was just getting headwinds like crazy, so I was having to hit full OP shots with that big topper, and my rhythm was off, so you can imagine how that goes when you can't hit perfect and you're hitting full OP with a big topper. It's been pretty fun to play with that club combo, though. The only downside is when you beat people, they rage quit or, emoji spam you like crazy. All right, Chris Gibson from Doghouse. Chris is a good dude, good player. See what we're playing today. I usually let him pick the ball, so. Kingmakers. He may play a Titan. Yeah. He'll play a Titan. A lot of wind. Oh, nice, bro. Second place in the mini. Man, I'm sorry you didn't get first, but second place, man, that's not too shabby. I have not played a tournament since the quarterback tournament. And I played it in rookie and sandbagged and got 2 golds. It's the first rookie tournament I've played in forever, but I don't know if I can make it or not. That's a lot of wind. There might be a good chance I can make it across if I don't curl it all the way. We're about to find out. All right, so let's just curl it about like this. Maybe I can hit the rocks and get lucky. Oh, crap. That may hit the rough before it gets there. Ooh, nope. I'm going to stay okay. May run into the bunker, though. Got in the rough. That was a lucky break. I might still be able to get there from there. Well, I thought I might, but I got a headwind. All right, we'll set up for some type of slice here. Yeah, I've just lost my interest in tournaments, man. If I had more than one account that I could play master, I've got another account that's got an APOC 6. I could play master with it, but I don't even know if it's in master. It may be in expert still. But when you're playing with one account and other guys have got 6 to 10, you're kind of at a disadvantage. Man, this is sketchy. All right. See if we can go 6.6 here. Man, that may not even get to the... May not even get there. Okay, well, we're going to try it anyway. I'm going to go 22 on this because the last thing I want to do is go too far to the right. I'm not sure I got the distance for this, but... Oh, I did. Okay, cool. All right, so that's the right play. That's going to leave me a Imbringer shot, and I'm going to go P5 plus 10, and then I'm going to add 15% for the elevation and play this no spin. So if there's anybody watching that doesn't know the Imbringer trick, I'm going to extend out to max distance, and then I'm going to gauge. I've got this on my grid lines here. I've got going in 10% increments, and this will help me kind of judge where the pin is supposed to be. So once I stretch it out to max, I'll see where my... Oh, man, that's unfortunate. I will see where the pin is in relation to my ball and max distance. And then I'm going to play it from there with my P5 10%. So stretch it out, zoom out. There's one line. Get the other line. Looks like the pin is about 90 or 80. I'm going to go 88 on the slider. So I'm going to line it up. 10.7. 88 on the slider, which is 11.9 rings. See if that's center cup. Woo! Barely. Yeah. Okay, P5 plus 10, and then I added 15% because that shot plays 15% downhill. So I'm doing that P5 plus 10. I was talking to Jason about this the other day. I used to do P3 plus 20. And there's a slight difference between P3 plus 20 and P5 plus 10. P5 plus 10 is always a little bit less than P3 plus 20. This has been more accurate for me, and I can't take credit for this. Barry Stott was the guy that I had a conversation with that kind of let me onto this little bit of difference between the two. And there was a few times with P3 plus 20 that I over-adjusted just slightly. And I get a lot less over-adjustments with the P5. For instance, if I'd have just played that shot and played it P3 plus 20, I'd have missed that. So all right, we're going to play this max plus 15. So I'm going to go 12.3 rings. Let's see, 1.6 and 2. So I'm going to play this about 4.5 rings of overpower. I don't want to run through. And hit the rough, so I'm hoping this will hold up and stop right before it gets there. Maybe just on that shadow. Perfect. P5 plus 10. That is correct, Michael. Yeah, totally switched to P5 plus 10. Okay, so here's the thing, though. If you're playing a P2 ball, you want to go P4 plus 10. And it's always 2 powers above whatever ball you're playing. So that makes a difference. Whatever power your ball's at, once you stretch it out to max, you have to take that into account. So if it's a navigator, you'll play P3 plus 10 and then add whatever elevation your shot is and, so on. All right, so he put a special on me and got to the green. See if I can match him here. All right, so I am Falcon, playing at about 25. We're going to go plus 20, then plus 5 because of the wind. Let's see what I gauge that up. I'm going to go about 28. So we're going to go 7.6 rings. Play it right there. 7.6. Special balls will help you. It's not really my cup of tea, but seems to work for this dude. Great, balled it. Dadgummit. Well, that'll be an easy win for him. That was going in the hole. On the Imbringer shot, I added 15%. After the P5 plus 10, I added 15%. This guy ain't going to rematch me. Yep, got lucky with your stupid special ball. Ain't no reason to be mad, though, right? Yes, sir. That is correct. P5 plus 25. Same hole. Same wind. This one's kind of close, though. I don't know. We'll try this. Playing against Jose P. I don't know that this will even make it. 10. 12. Let's go just a tad more. Something just glitched. This may not make it, but man, this is the only wins I've been getting today on this hole have been headwinds, so I was going to make it over, barely. May hit the rough and roll out. Yeah, that's okay. That'll leave us an inbringer shot, so go ahead and get ready for that. This one will play no elevation, so we're just going to play it P5 plus 10. Left edge of pin. Yeah. No, I don't know what was going on, man. I may have misjudged the distance a little bit. I very rarely miss that shot and play it that way every time. Usually it's dead center cup, so I could have pulled it as slight angle or something. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch it, but we got another special ball here. That worked out well. Hopefully, I'm not going to have to contend with the green glitch on this hole. If I do, I'm going to have to drag it back. So I can't do the no spin if I hit the green glitch. Let's see if it's there. Yeah, see that green glitch? All right, so I'm going to have to add some spin first. Then I'll measure. I'm not going to change anything here. Going to go back here, which is about, let's see, 34, 50, 60 something. We'll just call it 67. Hate that green glitch, man. But this works fine too, so I'm good with that. Yeah, dude, hate the green glitch. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I know you meant 0.5 top. Yeah, I just go full top and play it just like the trick. It actually works fine. I mean, the inbringer trick works fine with full top spin most of the time. So there's just certain holes like the one that I played a minute ago. I'm gonna do no spin because dragging it back up the green drags it uphill and it changes the elevation. So I don't know what that elevation is for that shot. All right, we'll see how he plays this. I'm going to play this up there. I'm going to go yellow ring, touching the green. I'm going to go mid plus 15, and I'm going to use one right spin. Yeah, it works as long as it doesn't change your elevation, to move it back further, closer to you. I've had good luck with it. That should be about 7.5 yards. Pretty close. Pretty close, okay. 12.6, go 10.3. As I said, yellow ring, going full back. one right. Okay. Now I want the second bounce to go right in the middle of that square. Okay, so you see that. Okay, wind looks good. 10.3. We're going to go a little bit of a jerry adjustment here. Not much. Let's see, go about 3/4 of a ring. Going to lose distance if we don't. And stay up. Yep, we'll take that. Take that most days. 3 yards. Just trying to keep it up on the minnow, up on the middle of the green. So that's all I care about. Could have used a little bit more jerry, I guess. Could have went one ring jerry adjustment on that, and probably been really close to the hole, because the further back you hit, the further left it pushes it on that wind. All right, we got Ragamuffin again. Cool. All right, guys, I'm probably going to play this last series with Ragamuffin, which will be, if he wins, he'll rematch. If he doesn't, he probably won't. So may play a game or two more. Yeah, I'm thinking that's right, Michael. And I don't know why I decided to go. It looked like the wind had a little more crosswind than normal, and that's why I only went 3/4 of. But it seems like one ring would have been good there, and with the other winds too. So, oh, he went to the rough. Okay, so as long as I don't screw up, this should be an easy win. So I'm going to play this max plus 10. I'm going to play this 6 top spin. I'm going to back up to right here, red on rough. Play this max plus 10, which is going to be somewhere around 11.2 or 3 rings. So right about there. And then I'm going to go almost full OP on this and hopefully get it to the right. Didn't want to go all the way OP on that, but I should have plenty of room out here. About 360, something like that. 355, that'll be fine. You definitely don't want to use that much curl on this hole if you're pushed all the way to max when you adjust. And the further up, the fairway kind of angles. There's all these like little divots and moguls. And back where I aimed from, which is below +1, you're actually going to be fine putting that much curl on it. But once you move it up a little further, you got to take a little bit of that curl off. Otherwise, you're going to end up clipping the rough. So, all right. So this is a pretty good shot. That'll leave him probably about a 20% short iron shot. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're a little bit too far out for the rough bump. I want to do the rough bump, but we're not going to be able to today. So we're going to go up here. I like to pull up like this and then adjust. You turn my wind just a little bit. So I'm going to pull that up. We're going 7.5 rings. Then I'm going to add 0.5 because we drug up into OP. Once you drag up into OP, it's no longer max distance. It's max plus 10 or whatever. So, not bad. Not bad. Ended up pretty good. Gave it a chance to go in. Oh, see, he's even got a wedge shot. So, I don't like this green at all. You know, if he under or over adjusts at all, it's very unforgiving because this green has AIDS. Pretty big ring pull. And I think that shot actually plays -5 from there. Yeah, you see he hit it great right and it's stealing up left. It's just a very glitchy green. Okay, so we're not going to get a rematch from Ragamuffin here. So we'll see if he'll rematch. No, he's going to forfeit. Okay. All right, ended up back at Max Trophy. So, hey, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoyed talking with some of y'all. Once I get this set up on Discord, I'll add some of y'all to chat. We can do voice chat while we're doing this. Give y'all a chance to ask questions, anything like that. But we'll see y'all later.